So we're finishing up some wiring on this GT500 car for Factory 5. We're getting the intercooler, well, the aftercooler, power steering, and coolant reservoirs all mounted up over here. We got them all nice and painted, all the lines, all the bungs welded on, and we're running the lines right now. Finishing up, tidying up all this wiring. We can proudly say we're the first people to pair the GT500 motor with the M-Tron ECU. So that was a huge, huge accomplishment. So we worked with a few different people, and we were all able as a team to get that completely figured out. So we'll have to dyno it up in Chicago here in a few weeks, but super happy to have that done. And once we get all these lines and reservoirs on here, we're getting pretty close to having this thing finished up. Body's getting painted tonight. Gonna get wet sanded and buffed tomorrow. And then we hopefully will have everything ready here to throw the body on. What is that, Friday? Friday night. Friday we should be able to throw the body on here. We got to pull out of the driveway Monday morning. Leave Monday morning.
Yeah, show them the calendar. We got plenty of time.
Look. So this is today. We got tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, today is 3 quarters early. ... To be continued.
To be continued, even though it's like 9 o'clock. Wet sand and buff tomorrow. Throw the body on the car then. Hopefully have it in the trailer Saturday, and we could chill Sunday, go to church, have a nice, calm, relaxing day, and then leave Monday morning to head up to Wareham, Massachusetts.
Wareham!
For the Factory 5 25th anniversary show, where this car will be debuted. So yeah, everything's going good.
It's a surprise for Dave. Don't tell him till Sunday.
This is not a paid promotion for Funyuns, but I love it. Alright guys, we've got the car on the ground and we're heading over to the alignment shop to get the car aligned right now. And we've got the body sitting outside. Hopefully we can get it wet sanded and buffed tonight and then throw the body on tomorrow. But we're going to take it to the alignment rack right now. So yeah, a lot going on. So you see here what we got going on. We got this fine physique of a body It's nice blue color with some white stripes. But what we're doing right now, we got the quick jacks on the front and rear put in, the tail lights put in. We had a little fitment issue with the dash up here. The body had a weird thing where it was bowing up straight in the middle. So we put two big old like sandbags on top of there to try to weigh it down. Who knows if it's gonna work, but we'll see. Let's see. We need to put in these pieces right here on the side. Like the aluminum piece and some carpets, just some trim pieces and final things like that. And she's getting close. So I think we're on track to be out of here by Monday. What you think, Jordan?
Yep. This car is actually for the president of Factory 5 Racing, Dave Smith. He came to us, I don't know, a few months ago and kind of pitched the idea to us of, hey, I want a Roadster, but I want it with the GT500 motor in there. We're leaving tomorrow morning to take it up to Wareham, Massachusetts, where Factory 5 is located, and they've got their big 25th anniversary show up there next Saturday. Dave doesn't even know about it. He thinks we didn't finish it. We texted him and told him that we didn't have time and we just too close of a deadline and we couldn't finish it. But we obviously got it finished, and so we're gonna drive it up there, and I can't wait to see his face when we backed out of the trailer and he has no idea that it's finished. So that's gonna be super cool, kind of surprise him with that, because he likes to surprise people a lot, but we were told that he doesn't get surprises a whole lot. So we wanted to kind of throw a wrench at him and
hope he catches it, right?
Yeah, hope he catches it. Give him a little surprise with this car being finished. So I think he'll really like that. But after that show where it's kind of debuted, we're going to drop it with Dave, and he's going to bring it to London, Ohio for the big Ohio show.
We hope so.
The Ohio Cobra show. Yeah, hope so.
He doesn't know, so he can't.
He doesn't know about it, so he hasn't planned. After that show in Ohio, it'll have to get dynoed and tuned, and some of the kinks worked out of it in that aspect. Then it'll be at SEMA in November. So definitely won't be the last time we see this car, which I'm glad, because I love this car. I think it looks great, it sounds great, runs great. I really want to get it out on the road and just only drive 55 times 2. I'm really hoping, you know, maybe when I build my own Cobra, I might put a GT500 motor in there now that we know how to do it. So it's got these old-timey Eagle race tires on there, Goodyear Eagle tires on there. You know, it's got the classic steering wheel. It does have power steering though, and everything else looks, from the outside, I mean, it looks like the classic race Cobra. Here's the main event right here. This motor was a huge pain in the butt, not gonna lie, to make work, because we have the 2020 GT500 motor with the M-Tron standalone ECU in there. So it's kind of cool to say we're actually the first people to link this motor up with that ECU. So we're super proud of that. Took a lot of wiring, a lot of late nights working with our tuner and M-Tron support. But at the end of the day, all the kinks got worked out. We've got a big sheet of all this complicated wiring, but it all works, sounds good. It's got a nice look to it now. We still have to get it dynoed up in Chicago, but we're actually not going to be the ones dealing with that. We're going to drop it off, and then it's going to get shipped off to go dyno. So right now it runs great. It revs up, sounds good. We're going to drive it around the parking lot. Then once it gets dynoed and everything, then that's when it'll be all ready for putting down power. But it sounds great. We kind of fabbed up our own air filter and air intake over here. We really love the way this thing turned out with the dual air filters on there, and Evan spent lots of time polishing that and getting all the scratches and everything out of it. Looks amazing. We made a tank for our coolant, our aftercooler coolant, and the power steering all into one tank. They're completely separate tanks, but they're all welded together as one unit. So yeah, of course we had to add a couple custom touches to this car just to kind of put our name on there and whatnot. So one thing we do on all of our builds at the end of them is we made a nice plaque right here with our signatures just to kind of show our work and put our stamp on it. But this thing sounds amazing. I'm sure y'all want to hear it crank up because I obviously want to hear it crank up again. So let me hop in here real quick and we'll crank it right back up.
How many bottles of beverages do you go through in a day, Jordan?
I like to drink liquids.
Look down.
Like that. I would say probably 2 an hour. Maybe more. Like that refrigerator was stocked on Monday, and
It's already like
it is
mostly
yeah,
gone.
it's almost empty. So I go through some drinks. You gotta stay hydrated. Your pee cannot be dark yellow.
I think something we need to talk about is the time it took to get this car done.
A lot.
Mucho.
A lot.
So, this past week, thank you for the microphone, Jordan. I'll take that.
It's right there.
This past week, we were out here probably, I'll put the microphone out. I think we were out here past midnight every single night. And one night we stayed up till 4 in the morning. We were out here.
And we started working at 8.
Yeah, started working at 8 every single day.
That's 19 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot. So,
A whole lot of hours. Huh?
20.
It was at this moment that he knew.
It's alright, we're not in college anymore. A lot of hours this past week to try to get this thing done in the time that we got and get it up there for the 25th anniversary show. So yeah, we were out here past midnight every single night, working our tails off, trying to get it done. And it was a good time. I mean, there's some stress to it, but having all of our good friends here and everything, it was great to work together. And
Except for Evan. He
yeah,
didn't do much.
it was a really good group of people, and we got it done.
It took a team effort to build this car. It turned out amazing, but special thanks to Hayden, Evan, me and Luke, of course, and then my dad. You'll occasionally see my dad pop up in his Bucky suit, or a scuba suit, or no suit, or his birthday suit.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding, that's for a different channel. But yeah, super thanks to all those guys for putting in a lot of hours to get this car ready. We couldn't have done it without them. So,
But definitely won't be the last time we see this car. We'll see it at SEMA again and a few other car shows. So I really hope he likes his car. Dave, let us know what you think about it, and we're excited to debut this car to you. We're gonna go load these cars up. We're taking this one and the Cobra X, gonna go put it in the stacker trailer behind the RV. We're going north to Wareham, Massachusetts.
that's
And,
Florida.
Yeah, Florida, Massachusetts, right? Which way's north?
That way.
That way. North.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. bold. I sense the face, the shakes is cold, the grace is more. Plus it's really the motivation, so it's thank you so. Put that's on my neck, hard work on my brain. The easy road taking the left, it's on my chest. No time for regrets, faith in the Jimmy like Steph. Shooting is wet like clay, the party ain't maybe this way. I'm taking all of this left to the bank. I'ma deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I paid a meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming like father the leader. I'm taking a chance today. Standing inside of the kitchen, I turn on the heater. I made it turn on my brothers and sisters and cousins and mothers until my believers get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze.
Jordan, what are we about to do?
I'm about to surprise Dave. He doesn't know that the car's here, so we got him to come back and we're gonna unveil the car under the cover in about a couple minutes.
He thinks it's not done.
Yeah, he thinks it's at our house not done yet.
Yeah. What do you think, Jason?
I think, I hope he's going to be pleasantly surprised. So.
There we go.
He's walking fast.
What is this, Mad Dog? Your sneak attack? I never saw it, man.
So I know. It's one of these things I want to kind of.
Is this Yellow Man?
Yeah, this is Phil. Yeah,
Thank you, brother. All right.
So I know,
Gentlemen?
I know you've never seen my car in person, our car in person. So you have to wait till later. So, so this is one we did for another customer.
Oh, you mean me?
Exactly.
God.
So I usually
I hate you.
I'm usually
I
not
hate
one
you.
of these.
And Mad Dog, I hate you.
Not one of these fibbing guys, but I had to tell a little white lie that we didn't quite get her done in time. But
Are you
we
kidding
kind of
me?
did. So.
Dude. Oh, man, I had no idea. Really?
Yeah. So, and like I said, I hate to give that fib, even if you had to lie to all the Facebook fans and all
Now,
that.
this is
I
a
figured
proper
it's
old school
So-
hot rod. This is a Cobra the way I grew up,
Nate,
except for that little motor.
I got you. Nate helped put this on last night. So.
Oh, man. Where'd you get your ham, Nate? Yeah. So you've been a little, so you've
We've been working for, I don't know, a couple of weeks.
I'm going to have to let you go.
They told me he's going to take me home in the camper. I'm going back to Georgia, man. I like that.
Oh, man, it's beautiful.
So we still got some tuning to do and
Yep,
all that. We didn't
yep.
get it dynoed or any of that
No, don't
kind of
worry
stuff.
about it.
The guy's been working night and day with us to kind of get some sort of
Oh,
a
we
tune.
can put it
But
in the showroom for the open house.
absolutely.
God, it's stuffed in there, isn't it?
Oh my God.
It is stuffed in there. It is beautiful. It is exactly what I wanted. Old school on the outside. I got the decals for it. I got everything for it. And then underneath is all modern. So we got the IRS. We got
IRS,
the only-
sway bars,
the only
everything.
compromise really is wheels and tires.
Right.
If you want that vintage stance, you got to go with these wheels and tires. But you're going to give away performance. So I've got a set of 18s. That's what those Toyos 18s.
Yeah, you got to put it on the
Dan
side.
was selling my Toyos, and I had a set of 18s waiting on the rims for this car so I could swap them out if I wanted to do a little autocross or something. But I mean, it's beautiful, man. Great job.
But you know, to do the power steering and all that on it, I mean, obviously, man, that was a we had to put it down where the AC compressor goes.
Holy
Of course, we had to
room.
we basically had to put an 8 rib on there because
And
the
a
lower's
custom
8 rib.
belt, yeah.
I had to make the throttle body adapter.
Yeah.
Look at the
know
header,
that?
Dave, going down. Look down that football. I actually welded the mounts up, so they're solid mounts on there.
Lord,
There's no way this thing could flop around, so I did weld the motor mounts up.
You had to, because you got about a 32nd of an inch between the header and the
Yeah,
foot
it's
box.
just not much. So. And the coolant temp sensor on this one is actually after the thermostat, so it'll just take, it'll take a little bit to come up, then once it comes up.
So this is custom?
Yeah, oh, that's all custom. Yes, we welded the brackets and so this is the after cooler, 8 to 10 pound cap, 14 the radiator, and this is basically the power steering right here.
I hope you took
things.
notes, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to have a guy, he's going to look at it, and he's going to say, I want the exact same
this has so many factory sensors on there, and when we had to pull the transmission back out, change the bolt string on the back of it. Remember, we even
after open house stuff, we'll get it tuned and all that stuff. We have a short list on it, but you guys did all the hard work. I can almost promise you this, between now and SEMA, 1, 2, maybe 3 guys that I know will see this and say, I want this car, maybe a different color, but I want this IRS 15s, this configuration. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. I'm very tickled. And we kind of kept it under the wraps. Literally, we just delivered our other car. What day?
Sunday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. So that was kind of our first. Yes, the gray one.
I thought you brought the customer car. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
like,
well,
nice
that's another lie I had to tell. Well, what'd you tell him? I was like, I bought a customer's car. Then later I told him, yeah, we had the rental. I mean, it's just like I said, I'm one of those guys.
He considers that a lie. You've done a great job. I could not have imagined you would have had this done.
And like I told you, 98%, 95% was them. I mean, it really was. I mean, a few things I told them we got to do this and do that, but I let them go. I went in the other room and worked on this, and I'm just, like I told you, I woke up at 3 o'clock one morning thinking about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I thought, what if I actually physically turned my hands on there that they have not done?
I mean, this is your third, fourth Cobra.
Correct.
Your first one that burned, your second one, then your customer car, and this one.
That's correct.
So you guys have done 4 cars.
That's correct.
This is a hell of a 4th car. This is more like your 400th car in terms of some craftsman. Yeah, it looks good. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze.